It is a federally designated entity by the US EDA, and it is one of 12 economic development districts in the state of Oregon. There are over 400 in the United States. And it is a district that comes together to promote collaboration, to access federal funds, to do strategic planning, and to promote prosperity throughout a region.
Our district includes 4 counties, Benton, Linn, and Lincoln counties, and we partner with the Linn Council of Governments. So the Oregon Cascades West Council of Governments, in partnership with the Linn Council of Governments, staffs the district. And it's also governed by a 20-member board, which is made up of member governments and other public figures in the region.
We provide support for all of our agencies in the region, planning support, technical assistance, strategic planning. We help update and draft the comprehensive economic development strategy, which is really important to have. We also support grant applications, projects. We seek funding for the agencies, all to promote economic development and prosperity throughout the region.
A comprehensive economic development strategy, or a CWEDD, is a 5-year planning strategy for the 4-county region, and it's really our roadmap to diversify and strengthen the economic well-being for the region.
All economic development districts must have an approved CWEDD. That allows us to access certain federal funds, especially from the EDA. So without a CWEDD, you cannot access that.
Council of Governments really have a rich history in bringing people to the table, what we call convening, and to talk about important issues. So whether that be broadband or wetlands or transportation or childcare, whatever that might be. So that's really what we're uniquely good at, is bringing people. We set the table and they essentially tell us what they want the service to be. You know, we've had some great projects move forward in the arena of bioscience, mass timber, even like Main Street improvements, parks, bike trails, broadband. Think about natural disasters and generator projects to help with things like that. And so a wide range of projects have moved forward as a result of this collaboration.
People in the West Coast EDA office contacted us about this upcoming competition, the Build Back Better Regional Challenge. So we entered it and we became first finalist in phase 1, and then in phase 2 we actually got the funding. So, and as Ian said, it funded 9 projects that we've been working on, and including 2 new laboratories, the only ones we don't have with Tallwood, an acoustic lab that UO is building up at the Port's Terminal 2 site, and also...
and adjoining this building will be a fire testing lab, so we'll be able to do not only structural testing but also fire testing.
People are very excited about having these labs available right here and to be able to use them. And the EDA supported all of this because they're interested in rural economic development and creating more jobs, you know, in the forest, in the factory, and, you know, frankly, in creating more housing. So, you know, altogether, the funding has been incredibly instrumental in getting a lot of things done in the mass timber ecosystem in Oregon.
As far as the generator project that we have going on out here, that project actually started and came out of the February 2021 ice storm, which hit our area very hard, and it left Sweet Home without power for several days, depending on where you lived. And what happened is this event actually made it very clear how vulnerable we are and how critical our systems are out here, especially our water treatment plant, which provides all of our drinking water for the entire community. City staff at that time recognized the need to be obviously better prepared, and they began working with the Cascade West Council of Governments to apply for federal support to the EDA's Disaster Supplemental Program. The big goal with this, obviously, was to strengthen our community's infrastructure and just make sure that the essential services like water could continue during extended power outages.
Our Main Street project began about 15 years ago when the City Council determined that we had a failing infrastructure in our downtown core, and also we were no longer ADA compliant. And so we did definitely need to make some changes. So in 2015, we adopted a pretty all-encompassing plan to completely revitalize our downtown. And the district became involved in 2022 with their support when they realized that we realized that we had a common goal of giving our town a more walkable, safe sidewalks for pedestrians. We also needed to increase our workforce. So in working together with the help of Maine Council of Governments, they came on board and showed their support. We received a $6.25 million grant.
One of the tangible results we got out of our larger economic development district was at the tail end of the pandemic, we received a $300,000 EDA broadband strategic planning grant for the entire economic development district. This enabled us to really look at, as a region and as individual counties, what the current status of broadband was, who has it, who's underserved, who's not served, as far as also what are the infrastructure needs going forward, not only as a region, but for the individual counties. So what was really impactful with this grant, and it was sort of a little bit of serendipity, is we were working through this process when the infrastructure money started coming through at the tail end of the pandemic to provide broadband nationwide. So we were able to, through these strategic plans and a rapid planning tool which allowed internet service providers to accurately cost estimate what it would take to service these broadband serviceable locations, we were prepared for the Broadband Deployment Fund monies that were coming out, the USDA Reconnect Fund, and the Broadband Equity Access and Deployment Fund. And the work done in the strategic plan has led to well over $100 million in investment for broadband infrastructure in our economic development district.
You can reach out to either Council of Governments, attend a board meeting, just go and read more about the strategy. Essentially, the strategy document there is for individuals, for firms, for other actors in the economy, and is available to anyone that's interested.